Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about the time that I got my hair done by a drug addict. Not by choice. Not yeah. For some reason, when I think back on it, like I was actually sitting on the couch just a few minutes ago, and I was thinking, so what could I make in another video? And could never think about anything. That's why no, that was actually a lie. For the past few months now, I wouldn't even know what to talk about. I was like, well, I don't know. Maybe I'm not going to post. And so I didn't. And then today I was like, oh, well, maybe I should talk about the time I had my hair done, or gotten my hair done by a drug addict. Wow. That sounds so bad. Well, anyways, let me get on to it with the story. So when I was younger, and when I mean younger, I mean I was in the 3rd grade when this had happened. So me, my dad, and my sister, we would go to church on Sundays, and we would go there every Sunday, and sometimes Saturdays when they had Saturday sessions, and then on Wednesdays because, anyways, so that's where we'd go. We would go there, and who was it? The youth teacher. And I remember her name was Betty. So she'd always brought in homemade bread and everything. So all of us kids loved her just because she brought in food and we were all hungry. So that's the only reason why we really liked her. And also because her bread was really, really good. And so anyways, we really liked her. And then we found out, well, at least my dad found out, she had a brother who moved here from South Carolina. And so in that process, he was looking for a job. And actually he was out of a job for a while. And my dad could not figure out why. He was just like trying to get to know him or whatever, and thought he was a nice guy. And like every single day, like when we would see him, he would always be riding on his bike and riding to the store and everything. And I was just like, never saw anyone really ride to the store on a bike. And I was just like, because in my head, if you have a car, because at least my dad had a car, so I didn't think, why didn't somebody else have a car? Like, why is he riding on a bike to the store? Why don't he just get into his car? And so again, I'm at a young point in my life where I didn't understand that. If my dad didn't have it, I didn't understand why someone else didn't. And anyways, my dad was talking to this guy and everything, and then for some reason, like, he thought it was a good idea, especially around the time that I was about to have a picture day. Spring pictures. Spring pictures. That was when I was supposed to have them, and those were the big pictures where you got to bring home all the packets, and it had like wallets, and then it had magnets, and then it had keychains, and then had wallet photos, and then it had mug photos, and all that stuff. And so these were the big pictures, so you wanted to actually really look good because you were going to send them out to everyone in your family. Yeah. My dad thought it was a good idea to have this guy cut my hair instead of actually go to a real hairstylist. Actually, the girl, Miss Betty, the youth teacher who I was talking to you about, she actually cut hair and had her license. I could have just went to her, but my dad said no, he didn't want to because he wanted to try out this person. Also, I wasn't going to bite the hand that fed me, so.
I try to stay away from short haircuts. If it is short haircuts, then I'm just going to do shorter length, at least because there was some length in it. Because I have a wide face, and I I feel like when I have something short, I'm accentuating how wide it is because you can see it. Versus if I were to have just like long hair, I feel like it gives me some kind of shape. At least a slimmer face, at least. That's what.
But anyways, this guy thought it was a good idea to not cut my hair right here where I said it would be a good idea to put. He puts it right here. I don't like it. My dad liked it. He was like, oh, it looks really good. It looks really cute on you or whatever. And it was already hard to work with that kind of hair because I went from having hair like now, like down to here, and then to going straight up to here. It was a dramatic change. And so I went from being able to put my hair in a towel to not being able to. And so then it was like a couple days before, or no, it was actually the day before pictures. And my dad said, you need a new do. And I want you to look good for your pictures and everything. And I was like, cool, we're on the same page. I want to look good too. And so he takes me to this guy. And again, where he'd already kind of felt to me already ruined my hair, takes me back. And then he was like, my daughter says she wants layers and no one's been able to give that to her. Can you do that? And the guy was like, yeah, I can do that. I can do it. And he was like, there's an old technique that I like to use and it's different from everybody else's. And my dad was like, all right, whatever. Just give her what she wants. So he tells me to flip my hair over and he starts cutting it. And like I didn't watch this process, but I didn't know how he was able to do it either. But honestly, whenever I flipped my hair back over, yeah, it was layered, but it wasn't the way I wanted it. It didn't frame my face whatsoever. It wasn't cute. If anything, it was hideous because I went from having like this short of hair and then have layers. And then my dad said, let's throw some bangs on this girl. So just imagine, bangs right here, layer starts up to here, then starts going down, down, down. And you can see every single layer. I still get pissed off when I think about this and tell the story. So I'm already feeling, when I see myself in the mirror, like, my dad, well, the guy was like, don't you think it's cute? And I was like, yeah, it looks really good. No, it was terrible. I hate those freaking spring pictures. And my mom has copies. Matter of fact, every year she had, whenever I'd probably, not every year, I haven't been over at their house every single year for Christmas, but just about almost every other year when I'm there for Christmas, I help out with the Christmas tree. And a long time ago, like maybe, when was it? Maybe like 3 or 4 months after when we got the photos and everything like that back, my mom thought it was like a good idea to get a Christmas ornament, with all the family's names on it. And so obviously with my name, Misty, it's a unique name, so you're not going to find it on things. Maybe you might find it on a cigarette lighter. So the only time you might be able to see my name is on a cigarette lighter or on a mug, on a pack of cigarettes. Those are usually the only times you can be able to see it. And so my mom bought all these Christmas ornaments, and they're all snowmen, and they have all of my siblings' names and everything like that on it. So she puts it on the Christmas tree every year. She couldn't find one of me. So she bought this one ornament, and it's in the shape of an angel, and it has a picture frame in it. And if you can only imagine what picture she picked, yeah, she picked the worst one of them all. The worst one. And she's like, no, you're so cute in that. And I'm like, no, I look terrible in this. All the years that we've had taking photos of the family and everything like that, she chooses this photo. And of course, I'm going to have some hard feelings because I'm just like, you need to update. And I thought that's what she was going to end up doing. She's like, no, these are like little like milestone photos. You went from like this and then you're like this. And I'm like, all right. Either way, it's kind of funny because I'm just like, I wasn't thinking about this guy for some reason, because I think the reason why I wasn't thinking about it, it was because I don't get my hair done from him anymore. But I thought it was weird. It was a weird topic that I actually got my hair done by a drug addict. This guy has been, at the time, was unemployed for about 10 years. He said he used to be a hairdresser. He worked on the beach, and he would take in people just on the beach doing their hair. And I was just like, okay. But actually, like, he can't have a real job because he for some reason he came up with some excuse why he can't have a real job to my dad. And I remember ever since we have never went back there again. Meaning good for me, but I was always like, I wonder what happened to that guy named Ernie. Yeah, that's his name, Ernie. I guess now that you know, like, his name is Ernie, beware. Not, well, of your hair. So stupid. But yeah, that's so funny. Now, I mean, also that, like, I just don't like getting my hair done from other people in general, pretty much, just because they never give me what I want. So I could bring in inspiration, and of course I always get that whenever you're going from dark hair to blonde, there's going to be a good transition. There's going to be a good length of time before you can get to platinum blonde or whatever, which I never want to be platinum blonde, but just saying. Just for, like, if you don't want to kill your hair, yeah, that's a good idea. But for me, whenever I'd want my hair cut a certain way, I never, for some reason, ever since, I can never get my hair the way I want it. And it's so freaking annoying. So I always thought, like, maybe I could just cut my own hair. No, I can't cut my own hair because I'm too scared that I'm going to ruin it and then have to go and get a bob. Hate freaking bobs. But there's other girls, like other hairstylists that would actually do my hair, and whenever it looks cute, but it's not the exact way I told them that what I wanted, which is I just wanted long layers, something to frame my face, and what they end up doing is accentuating my head. How is that my face? They always, like, freaking cut my hair with layers, start up here, and then so whenever I freaking do, like, start straightening my hair and trying to style it, it doesn't lay right. And you can definitely see it when you style it too. There's no getting past that. Annoying. At least I'm not like my sister, where when she'll get her hair cut, they always do it uneven. And they cut it with a razor too. So like the actual, like, men's razor, the buzzer. They say trimmer. Is that a trimmer? Buzzer. I say buzzer. Oh. People always seem to know what I talk about when I mean buzzer. But she'll get her hair cut. They always, for some reason, always messes up her length. It's always one's too short and one's too long. So I guess I don't have that going for me. So I want to know, like, what do you guys like? Have been your experiences with haircuts and hairstyling and going to get your hair done? Like, it could be like hair coloring. It could be bad haircuts. Like, if you want to share almost the same story as me, like, by all means. I just want to know, like, have you ever gotten your hair cut by, like, in a strange place or from a strange person? I just want to know, like, what are your thoughts and your feelings? And thank you for watching. Bye.